Welcome to Coach's Corner, Cavalier fans. Week 7, preview of Week 7 versus Minster at Minster, and a quick review of the Parkway game last week. We'll start with last week's game against Parkway. The score was 41-7. Actually, we were trailing 7-0. They took the opening drive. They took the ball, won the toss, took the ball, and had a 5-6 play drive and kind of hit us on a long pass for about 30, 35 yards, something like that, to get up on us. But from there on, we felt like we controlled the game. I think we scored in 4 or 5 plays, and really offensively played really efficiently. I think we were our backup quarterback, Sam Broring, was 5 for 5, and Dylan was a good 12 for 17, something like that. So really efficient. Good thing we had a lot of good contributors. A lot of guys ran the ball. A lot of guys caught the ball. So overall, offensively, we got going. I don't think we punted the whole game. So it was a good offensive game for us. Defensively, after the first drive, really we played pretty well, and especially in the second half, I think they had 30 yards. So really pretty good performance, good win for us. Unfortunately, Brad Gear sprained his ankle, and looking at the inside of his ankle, which is kind of unusual. So looking to maybe be out 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll get some good news once he gets the MRI, and maybe get back for the Versailles game next week. But he'll be out for sure this week. A couple really good contributors that have continued to improve that we're really happy with. Jake Hardings, who we weren't sure if he would be ready this year. He had shoulder surgery back in the spring, and he's really just kind of getting back in the groove right now. He's played some wideout. He's going to take Brad's place, although he's been playing some linebacker. He's going to take Brad's spot full-time this week, play maybe some running back. Excuse me. And so Jake's really coming around and getting into form, so that's good. Jake's a junior for us. Nate Rindler is a inside receiver, punt return, kick return guy that we weren't really sure how Nate would be this year, but man, he's really coming on. His punt returns, he's averaging 15 yards a punt return, I think, maybe even more than that. Playing really well. He's got 4 or 5 touchdowns. He's running the ball well. He's only getting 4 or 5 carries, but he's really quick and gives us a whole new weapon. He's caught 10, 12 passes, something like that. So we trying to continue to add plays for him because he's so slippery in the open field. And the third guy is Ryan Kanapke, who, again, he's an undersized linebacker. I think he's 3rd in the team in tackles and just continues to improve and play well. Tony Ramel, he took over Tony Ramel's number from last year, changed his number to 44, and he's a similar type guy to Tony. He's undersized. You wouldn't think he should be a linebacker, but he's playing really well. So congratulations to those 3 guys, and hopefully they'll continue to improve. So preview for Minster. Minster comes in at 2-4. They're 0-4 in the league, but they played some tough teams. They played Marion and they played St. Henry. So they've had the meat of their schedule, and they come in graduating very similar to us, losing a lot of seniors last year. So they're really young, but they do have some good weapons on offense. They have a Schmeezing that's a 3-year starter, maybe even a 4-year starter at one of their slots, and they have a good receiver that's hit several home run balls for them and caught long passes. And then their quarterback is actually their leading rusher, so they go a lot of empty, some one back, but more of a team that's looking for those big plays with their wide out and slot back. So we've got to try to prevent those big plays and really run to the ball and get to those 3 guys. Defensively, a little bit different than what we typically see. We've seen some 3-man fronts, but they run a three-man front with 5 linebackers and pretty much stay in that most of the time. And so it's tough to run up inside. They get 7, 8 guys in the box, and so we'll try to do some things maybe to spread them out and maybe do some running up inside, but really hopefully we can protect and really get the ball down the field some. And so good matchup at Minster, 7:30 this Friday, and hopefully we'll have some good crowd follow us along down to Coldwater, or down to Minster, I guess. And we're feeling pretty good right now. Are we where we want to be? If you were to say we would be 6-0 at this point, we would obviously be really happy with that. But I'm not sure. We're not close to being tapped out yet, which is a good sign. We have a lot of those juniors, 6, 7, 8 of those guys that keep getting better and better, and we're for the most part pretty healthy. So I think we can get a lot better. Every Sunday night, staff meets at 8 o'clock on Sunday nights after kind of digesting things over the weekend, and we make a list. How can we do this better? What can we do? What drills do we need to do? Which guy specifically needs certain things to work on? So that's the fun of coaching. That's the enjoyment of seeing guys improve and finding those things that can make us better and hopefully get us keep moving forward to a league title and hopefully get in the playoffs and try to make a run at the tournament.